my next guest from her roles in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, In the Heights, and Encanto. Now she's returning to our screens in the post-apocalyptic world of Season 2 of Twisted Metal. Check it out.
Prepare for battle in 10, 9,
You make a run at me, I will end you. Feel me?
Everyone, please welcome Stephanie Beatriz. Stephanie, welcome to the show. Oh my gosh, what an absolute delight. So first off, huge congratulations on Season 2 of Twisted Metal. No big deal.
Thank you.
All right, now, Twisted Metal, it's based on a video game.
That's right.
Tell us a little bit about the show. Where do we leave off in Season 1? Where are we go in Season 2?
So our main characters are John Doe and Quiet, played by me.
No big deal. Yeah.
At the end of Season 1, they've become separated. They were kind of a team and maybe kind of falling for each other.
Okay.
And Season 1 saw them split up. And at the beginning of Season 2, they're sort of coming back together. And it's a bit like, you know, after you go away to college for the first year and then you come home and you're like, do I still like you? I'm not sure. Have I outgrown you?
We call
I don't know.
Here. Do you call it the turkey dump in the States? We call that the turkey dump.
I've not heard that.
It's a Thanksgiving
but I like
thing.
It.
You know, you go away and you're like, you know what? I'm done.
It feels a little like, are we at odds with each other? And then on top of that, there's this tournament that's been announced where if you win, you get your greatest wish.
Okay.
Which sounds like a great deal. Yeah. You know what I mean? However, fans of the game and the audience kind of knows that Calypso, who's like our big bad, he's gonna maybe grant that wish in a way that you
don't
maybe
expect.
don't expect. Yeah. So all of
Interesting.
Season 2 is like, it's a little bigger, it's a little broader, it's a little, there's more explosions, like cars are crashing into each other. We had a little more money.
Yeah.
There's a lot more stuff happening, and it's kind of gorgeous and amazing. Tons of our stuff is practical. Most of us driving in the cars is actually either us driving or our stunt drivers, which are, we're in the car, and they built this mechanism on top of the car. So the stunt driver is actually driving on top of the car while we're inside the car. Wow. So like when you see us going like 65 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour, we're really doing it.
Holy smokes. Is that fun for you or is that terrifying?
Fun.
Okay.
It's very fun for me. Some people get a little woozy, but I'm like, whee! You know, like sometimes to my detriment, they're like, we need you to look like a little tougher during this tape.
And you're just cackling, having a great old time.
Yeah, it's so fun. Yeah.
Now, this is, I would kind of categorize this show as kind of like a dark action comedy.
Yeah, that's right.
There's all of those things going on. As you said, car explosions, there's races, there's all these things. Now, you mentioned John Doe, who's played by Anthony Mackie, no stranger to action films, action franchises.
Yeah.
Did you learn anything from him, or did you come in being like, I got this?
I learned a lot from him.
Yeah.
I learned especially how important everybody behind the camera really is. I mean, I've always known that, but he just has so much respect for the camera operators, the crew, like everybody like behind the camera. He just really treats them like equals.
Yeah.
And I think that's so important. It's like they're part of the team.
100%.
But I will say sometimes, sometimes his comedy needs a little cooking.
It needs a little turn up.
I like this, I learn from him and hopefully he learns from me. And if he doesn't, he gets made fun of.
There you go, dream.
That's also fun for me.
Honestly, that's a good thing. It feels like a little brother-sister relationship right there.
It's definitely slightly antagonistic in a great way on film, though. I think the characters that we're playing have this, like, relationship where they really push each other to try to be almost like better people, I think. And it's fun to watch. It's like kind of sexy. And like, I mean, I think that's the appeal of our show is that it's doing all of these different things. It is action, it is comedy, it is a little sexy. And it's like very, very fun. Yeah.
Now, first season you filmed in New Orleans, correct?
Right.
Second season you filmed right here in Toronto.
That's right.
No big deal. Did you like that switch up? I feel like it maybe is a little less hot up here.
I love Toronto.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
I love it. I think I said it correctly. Toronto.
Toronto, nice. Drop that last T. Yeah.
I love the people here. I love the international vibe of the city. I love the food. I love the neighborhoods. Like everything has its own personality, but it's also this like really big, beautiful city that embraces the arts. It really embraced our cast and crew. I feel like we all connected here in a way that was really lovely. I mean, all of the Twisted Metal cast, like, and there's so many more characters this season, so many from the games, and like, we would have a great time, like, going out in your city. Your city's it's very hospitable.
That is really, really cool. Now, one thing that I've always loved about your career, from your personal life to also the work that you've done, you really represent kind of who you are. Because Quiet this season, I know, comes out, correct?
Kind of,
and you've been someone who's been so vocal, so supportive about queer advocacy and in particular bi visibility.
Yes.
What's it like playing characters like that? Because this is not your first time playing a character who is bisexual.
No, Rosa Diaz on Brooklyn Nine-Nine was bisexual and came out to the squad and the audience at the same time. I think, you know, I think that there's not enough bi visibility on television, and what I see sometimes is like kind of a sort of like wish-washy kind of like what's going on, and that's okay too, because like everybody's sexuality is their own journey. But for me, and playing this character, what I thought was like, I think this character just like kind of is like a very, she just likes who she likes, right?
She likes people,
and,
the people that she likes.
She likes hot people, let's be really real. She likes people that are good looking. And so when you see her in the beginning of season 2, it's pretty obvious that after John, she hasn't been like pining away for this guy, right? She's like kind of moved on because for all intents and purposes, he's now inside the city walls, right? Like in the world of Twisted Metal, there's cities and they've built walls around themselves to keep themselves safe from the outsiders, right? But like, who's left outside? Who doesn't have, right?
Totally.
And the distance between the haves and the have-nots is so big. And that's part of Quiet's journey. She's like trying to figure out, how do we make this a little more equal for everybody? And so she's with this group of women, the dolls, and that honestly, that's who I would be with in the apocalypse.
100%.
I would be surround myself with a bunch of awesome, strong women. Yes,
1,000%.
Very safe.
1,000%. You're good to go. Yeah.
But within that group, there's a couple really good-looking ladies. So like, you know, she's living her life. She's not like sort of waiting for this guy to come back and save her, right? That's really not her character at all. But when he does show back up, it gets real tricky because like, there's still a lot of feelings there. So like, what happens now? Are we still a team? Are we gonna ride or die for each other, or are we gonna peace out? And like, that's a little bit of the story of the second season.
I love that. Now, you mentioned Rosa Diaz, and I really quickly just want to touch on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, because obviously this show, Twisted Metal, it has such a huge fan base from the video game and from the first season. But with Brooklyn Nine-Nine, that show keeps kind of coming back and keeps being a comfort, almost comfort blanket, comfort show for people. I actually wrote my 3rd cookbook basically just having this on in the background. I literally thanked Mike Shurton to be like, thank you so much for writing these things. And what does it feel like to know that you are key to so many people's, like, their downtime, their feeling good, you know?
I'm very honored. I'm completely honored because, like, to be part of something that makes people feel like I have those shows for myself, right? That I turn on and have on in the background, and I just feel like
everything's fine.
Like,
everything's fine.
It's all gonna be okay because these characters are going through all this stuff, and like, it's all gonna be okay. And I know when the jokes are coming now, and I still laugh at them, right? It's a real honor because working on that show was one of the best experiences of my entire life, and I think that's something that comedy does for people.
Totally.
It sort of, there's a lot of pressure on people all the time. Everybody's got their stories. Everybody has their life. Everyone's going through something. And you just need that release of comedy. Like, you need that little moment where you are full of joy and laughing, right? And that's something that I'm drawn to in all the work that I do. It's part of the reason I wanted to be part of Twisted Metal was because of the comedy in the series, right?
1,000%.
Like, it's not so heavy that you're just like, oh my God, what am I doing with
You don't
myself,
leave it
right?
feeling like, oh my
My life is already like that, right? Like, it's already, I have an almost 4-year-old. By the end of the day, I'm not trying to watch anything hard, right? And so, like, that to me is the stuff that comedy does so well. It like lifts people up and sort of allows them, like, it allowed you to sort of give yourself the space to write and create, and that's such an honor to be part of that.
Honestly, I just want to say thank you personally. But honestly,
really nice,
Stephanie, huge congratulations on season 2 of Twisted Metal. Thanks so much for spending time with us today. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.